Got a lovely Thai red chicken curry for you today, served with some lovely aromatic ingredients and some coconut rice. We've got some chicken thighs that we've removed the skin from. Now we've put the skin in the oven with just a little bit of oil. We're going to leave that in there until it's nice and crispy. And we've diced the rest of the thighs up. We're going to start with a little bit of oil in the pan. And our chicken, nice hot wok. Chicken's going to go straight in. So we're going to fry that off, get it nice and brown on all the sides. We're not going to stir this too frequently because we're trying to get a bit of colour onto the chicken. So you can see it starts to get a little bit of brownness happening, which is what we're after here. If you stir it too much, a lot of that moisture is going to leak out of the chicken and you'll end up stewing the chicken. We're trying to keep this up as high as we can, get as much colour onto it as quick as possible so that we can get our aromats into there. This day and age, nobody has a lot of time, so let's make these dishes as fast as we can and get as much flavour into them as we can with as little effort as possible. Our chicken thighs have got a little bit of colour onto them now. We're going to pop these into a bowl. Now, chicken thighs are a much better option with this than using chicken breast because we're going to cook it for a little while. Chicken thigh can handle that, whereas the chicken breast would tend to dry out a lot. So we're going to return some of the heat back into the wok. A little bit of oil again, and get our garlic and onions in there. We'll cook these down for a couple of minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to get some chilli and some kaffir lime sliced up, ready to go in. Little trick with the kaffir lime, don't do them one at a time. Bunch them all up. Roll it up. Gives you a smaller amount to work with. And then, as fine as you can. Oh, this smells amazing. The aromatics coming out of this are just wonderful. It's one of those ingredients that you smell and you just go, oh, that's Thai. That's Thai all over. Onto the side, and we've got a nice long red chilli. Depending on how hot you like your curry, add a little extra chilli. You could also use the small bullet chilies for a really good kick, if that's what you're after. All the while watching our onion and garlic. We're just trying to cook out the rawness of the onions and garlic there. We don't want that raw flavour coming through in the curry. The natural sweetness of the onions will come out if you cook them for long enough. Right. You can see we're starting to get a little bit of colour onto our onions. Time for our curry paste to go in. Once again, I've left the heat on high. We want to try and release all the aromats out of this curry paste. We're going to do this for about a minute and a half, or until it starts to smell really fragrant. Start to smell those spices coming out, almost till you can feel it in your eyes. Now, our coconut milk will go in. So because we haven't turned the heat down, that's just come straight up to the boil. Now we've got our lime and our chilli. And you can see the colour, just amazing. Let's back up. We're going to return our chicken to the bowl. So we're going to leave that chicken in there to simmer for about 10-15 minutes, long enough for the flavours to really infuse into that chicken thigh. Now if we used a free-range chicken here, this has a lot better flavour, really holds up to the curries a lot better. Yeah, so we'll leave that to simmer and we'll finish up. So our chicken skins are out of the oven, nice and crispy. Our curry's thickened up lovely. It smells amazing, really good fragrant coming through. So we're going to finish this off with some bok choy. This only needs to go in for a minute or so. Just adds a lovely little freshness to it. Stir it through. We've got some coconut rice, which is very simple to make. It's quite simply water, desiccated coconut and rice. We'll just stir that bok choy through, let it wilt down just a little bit. We don't want to lose the integrity of the bok choy. You want to keep it nice and crisp. And now, time to serve up. See that lovely sauce has become really nice and creamy. And this just smells divine. Finish off with some crispy shallots. Now, crispy chicken skin. And a couple of nice lime wedges. Now, a nice wine that handles spice, like a Pinot Gris, would be fantastic with this. A Riesling would be just as good.